Total over here with part 6 of our Gondor campaign in the Dawnless Days overhaul mod for Attila. Last episode we pushed deeper into Mordor, securing our southern flank here by raising this crappy settlement over here, and northern flank by taking Durthang. However, there's extremely strong army, full stack, sitting in Barad Dur, and it's made of mostly tier 3 units. We can't beat these guys, and we can't lure them out of the fortress. So we have a standoff here with Mordor. We could take Morannon. However, we're also looking at rebellions, both in Mordor Heartland as well as Ithilien, very soon. What do we do? What do we do, guys? How to lure this guy out and take him out? We can't just go there and attack Barad Dur. First of all, it's pretty much inconquerable with this brutal garrison of elites and tier 3 units, plus a full stack inside. We would need to bring a lot more to the table than they have, considering our units are inferior. Even if we throw 2 full stacks at them, we might not win this, and the losses will be horrific. What is more, we also take massive attrition on the way in, and then we also need to get back, because only one army can hide inside. And we can't even leave these crappy settlements until we take public order or control under control. We don't even have a garrison in Durthang, so we can't venture out, else we lose it. At least, from what we can see with spies, they are not recruiting, with this guy over here. And the other, their strongest stack ventured somewhere else. Probably is cracking on in the east or south and taking other settlements. In fact, we know they have more to the east, because Mordor has 9 settlements and we can only see 6. Yep. And we can also see they extend south past these mountains over here. So whatever's there, it's also theirs. Probably at least this settlement, maybe this too. Won't worry about this just now. What is right in front of us is consolidating our rule over western part of Mordor, and then pressing north and taking Morannon. Then we consolidate again and try to take Barad Dur. I also figured out these crappy supply wagons are a scam. They don't actually do much at all when you're traveling through wasteland. Potentially they reduce losses when you're actually on the wasteland in between turns, but that could be also due to something else. So either way, we have a couple of rebellions. We actually don't mind them, yeah? The best time to crack on and take Morannon is if we have active rebellion in Cirith Ungol. So public order goes up even though we just took another settlement. So we're going to do just that. We're going to wait patiently for rebellion to happen. You buddy are going to get out of here. We also want one in Minas Ithil, of course we do. That's a very easy way to reset public order. Yeah, now we're looking at 2 turns to rebellion. Brilliant. We won't be moving him away because he'll be taking massive attrition. So Faramir, you're stuck there in that forgotten place. And Boromir, finally with an army under his command, is just replenishing here. In fact, you know what? Just pass these 2 guys to him, so we get upkeep reduction on them. What do we need here? Archer and the swordsman, yeah? But swords are more expensive, so pass them over, and you can come back here, yeah? Okay, we're making 6,000 gold, which is very nice income indeed. What we're going to do with it, since we have Denethor as a governor in Western Gondor right now, we're going to upgrade the villages to small towns, yeah? It doesn't give us much in terms of benefits, but it does give us dominance points, and we are pretty close to dominance level 4, yeah? We are at actually level 5. Level 5 also unlocks another 3 agents, another governor, and another edict. All the good stuff. We just need to fill this bar up. So that's what we're gonna do. Start building buildings that actually give victory points. Now that we pretty much maxed out this province, there is nothing else we can build just now. I'm going to recall Denethor, kick him out of that job, because he'll be a traveling governor. He'll be applying the 30% discount to one province after another, and then we just build everything we can before moving him to a new place. Next, our brutal spies. Where are you guys? Okay, we know there's a road here. I want to see what's there, yeah? We have a very good understanding of this part of the map. We know they have nothing else there, so let's venture out a little bit. We also checked everything here. We know these guys are not recruiting. So why don't we also have a look at that village again, if there's not a full stack building over there. Press on. Nope, it's empty. Very good. Orc practice range, huh? Tier 3 orc archers. Not so good, man. Maybe it's also time to have a look at this stuff. Although, it's too much movement. We need to keep an eye on him. If he starts recruiting, we need to take action sooner rather than later, yeah? But so far so good. It doesn't look like they're actively recruiting. There's this doomsack in Barad Dur, and that's all they have. Next, we have these 2 crappy captains. They don't really do much. By the looks of it, they just increase morale of units of new recruits. Don't provide control, don't give us any discounts or money. So I'm just going to use them as scouts, yeah? Going to send one along the western coast to discover new factions we can potentially trade with. Can you go at sea? You can, but is this going to be faster or slower? Looking at 3 turns to get here, it's going to be faster by land, yeah? I can cover quite a distance, but just gets 4 turns to get... Yeah, it's going to be way faster by land. So crack on, buddy. You're going to meet these guys, yeah? Press on. And every second turn we can also do this. Maybe give him some exp. And this guy, we want to send north. There are probably allies of Mordor in the northeast, but there should be our allies, or potential allies, directly north of us, yeah? So especially we want to check Fangorn out and meet Lorien. See what Galadriel is up to. Yeah, Gondor must stand, of course. Buddy, press on. Oh, first is impossible. Interesting. Gonna send you to the edge of it anyway. Press on. You did, good. Okay, now just find a new guy. Wait. Ooh, Captain of the Rangers. Ah, we can't do this yet. We can bump someone to High Commander, yeah? No, we can't. None of them is eligible. Okay, but we need a governor in Western Gondor. Who's capable for the job? This guy gives a ton of money. We should appoint him, yeah? Osgiliath, of course. Western Gondor, here we go. It's not our richest province, but it will very well be in not too distant future at this rate, yeah? It's also growing public order nicely. Gonna keep the increased control here, yeah? Why not? Okay, diplomacy. Not much changed, everything is in red, and Rohan likes us anyway. So we are just going to press on. Okay, rebellion about to happen. Excellent, we've been waiting for this. In fact, double rebellion. We are very much ready. Okay, Denethor is ready to take over another province, but before we do anything, we need to figure out... Yeah, the army is still in Barad Dur. They are not up to much by the looks of it, and this one is not recruiting. Are they stuck or what's happening? They've not moved in like a good couple of turns. Press on. Gonna deploy here. I don't think it's our interest to venture outside. Although, can we see whose this is? Mordor, huh? Oh yeah, they have another settlement. This is them, yeah? Maybe we crack on and have a look at this. No. We need these spies here. We don't need to know exactly what's happening in the whole of Mordor. What we do need to know is what's happening where we are stationed with our armies. Okay. Minas Ithil's gonna get rebellion. Perfect. Gonna crush them with Boromir and Imrail. And let's see where rebellion happens in Heart of Mordor. We'll find out soon enough. We have enough garrison in Cirith Ungol to defend against 4 units. We have 7 guys inside, we should be fine. In fact, for extra security, we can even bring him in with extra 2 units. But he needs to replenish, yeah? Why are you not replenishing, buddy? His army is not in friendly terrain. Ah, of course, yeah, you should end your movement here, yeah? Okay, next. Where do we want to upgrade stuff? What's the province that needs steady hand of Denethor the most? It's going to be here, Middle Gondor. We already have a governor here, so just gonna kick him out. Húrin out, Denethor in, and now we are talking. Stuff suddenly got much cheaper indeed. Harbor only 1400 gold, beautiful. Burial grounds or fountain? Probably just a fountain, yeah? Public order seems fine, for the time being at least. Tax collection, which is fine. Okay, we need more cultural buildings, yeah? We only have 1. Well, two buildings that increase control. We need at least 3, so one of these needs to go. Yeah, out. The other one needs to go too. We need more food. The shepherd building is much superior to this stuff, so we're gonna scrap these 2 and start building this. And we are out of money. You crack on. Oh, swamp is possible, but go through it, but it costs a lot of movement points. Never mind then, just come here. And how about you, buddy? Press on. Gondor must stand. Let's see how we stand after this rebellion. Press on. Ah, edict. Yeah, would be good to have an edict here, yeah? How much is Middle Gondor making anyway? Oh, almost 2k. We go with taxes then, yeah? Of course we do. And press on. Alright, we have a crappy rebellion. Excellent. In fact, double rebellion. Oh, and got monumentality. Excellent. That's another 5% discount on buildings. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, Moranon, huh? Right, before we look at this, need to deal with these crappy rebels, yeah? These guys are less dangerous, they'll be taking attrition from Brutal Wasteland. But these guys won't, yeah? Want to... or do we let them grow? How dangerous is it if we let them grow a little bit? It's good for public order, that's for sure. Yeah. You, Boromir, get into Minas Ithil, yeah? Press on! You get into Cirith Ungol. Let them grow, yeah? We don't actually mind, they are resetting our public order. That's all good, we can beat them easily enough even if they have 12 stack... Denethor, over here, yeah? Middle Gondor. How is this discount? Discount is beautiful. Okay, so we want some food here so we can actually grow fast. Ah, we do have a little bit. Only 25 increase. Once we complete all the stuff, we might need more, yeah? But we definitely I want more culture, yeah, for more control. We only have 2 buildings, we need 3, yeah, so it needs to be a monument, and then the best money-making building that happens to be field, once we upgrade it all the way to shepherd, or sheep pens, yeah? 520 gold, 124 food, absolutely insane building. Build a small town, and next turn we upgrade this, and this, and this, and recall him, yeah? 2 turns per province, that's what we're gonna do from here on. Yeah, Gondor's standing just fine. It will stand even better if you press on instead of bumming around. Yeah, and you discover these guys, yeah? Crack on. You just deploy, and you deploy. Moranon, huh? I don't know, guys. I don't know if you can take this stuff. Ugh, this will be a menace to deal with. It feels like against stuff like that, you want to bring a stack that's... Like, we are not really suited to fight this. First of all, we are not even fully replenished. Secondly, we only have 6 archers. 7 and 3 useless cows and 2 useless supply wagons. In fact, we should disband this chunk. We confirmed it doesn't do anything, yeah? Out. We hire anything here? Trained spear... Wait. Ah. This is what happens if you have poor control. Unit cost goes way up. Going to wait for this to go up because of that rebellion. Maybe grab 2 of these bow militias. They are obviously suboptimal, but they have arrows. That's what counts. Yeah, we need more troops to take Moranon. Either need second stack or much better army composition. This is just too powerful, yeah? And it's super fortified, it's Moranon, it's fairly obvious. 6 archers won't be enough. They have 3 themselves, heavily armored, plenty of elites, and this is like fighting elephants, yeah? If we go into melee with these guys, this is going to end in disaster. Devastating charge. Of course, these are trolls. Yeah, our crappy army is suited for land battles. It's got tons of useless infantry and cavalry that is even more useless at taking cities like that. Yeah, we need more archers. Archers are the way. Or just bring another stack and just crush it in easy auto-resolve. But for now we just stay put, waiting for these rebels to grow and then wipe them out. Yeah, crack on. Hot summer. It's probably bad news. Maybe it's time to scout around because we've not moved spice in a while. It's probably best to be moving back and forth, yeah, all the time. Press on. Nothing here. And you come here. Why are they so passive? This Doomstack is just camping in Barad Dur instead of trying to reclaim either of these 2 cities, and the guy in Nargrov is not recruiting either. They would have another stack by now if they were more active. Not our problem though. Okay, what did they get? Elite, tier 3, tier 2 and tier 2. Okay, this is super strong. Probably these 4 are also pretty strong. Heavy trolls, oh man, this could be fun. Wonder how big they'll grow. Either way, we can destroy this... Wait, crappy corsairs want to recolonize this. Maybe it's time to go to war with them. This peace is only temporary. If they recolonize both of them, that's 20,000 gold saved and some free eggs from wiping them out. Yeah, Gondor must stand. Doesn't really matter to go here, so go with this, whatever. Right, I think it's time to deal with this rebellion. It's not gonna get any easier. Just gonna come with him. Can you go around? You can. Press on. I want this guy to end closer to us, not farther out, yeah? You come here to reinforce and you attack him. Boromir come back. In fact, Rael, maybe you come back here and Boromir attacks. Not exchange units, guys, what is this? Exactly, press on. That's what he said, yeah? For Gondor, indeed. They have no archers. Just go protective. Balance. Can't go wrong with balance. Usually works the best anyway. 300 guys lost. Don't care about replenishment. Just get the money, yeah? Cavalry got wrecked. Let's go back to our lands and replenish, yeah? Back to Osgiliath. And you, back to Cirith. Oh, you can't. In which case, I'm going to double time you back here. So you also replenish a little bit. Nice. Yeah, these guys can't take Cirith. We have a garrison here. Even though it's not good, they can't take it without besieging first. They need to build some engines and then come back with Boromir's stack and wipe them out. Okay, what did you get? Favorite son, yeah, we know that. Go for Hunter, money is important. And Middle Gondor can finally upgrade this. The field turns into Shepherd and we build a fountain here. Oh, burial ground is probably better, yeah? More control. Yep, do this. And out of here. Okay, Belfalas also expanded. What do we want? Oh yeah, we want this, yeah? Another level of this. This is excellent. Gives massive discount on all the other buildings and we'll be growing a lot. Should we spend this money? It's probably best investment is just another shepherd for money and public order, yeah? For money and food. Yeah, just build another fields, yeah? Okay, I think next turn we just actually appoint him in Mordor. Mordor Heartlands, yeah? So we repurpose all this junk. In fact, we can decide right away what we want to keep and what we want to scrap. This will be food, we're gonna keep it. This is scrap, so just dismantle. This we don't want, just get rid of it. And this is more food, yeah? From food stores. It's actually pretty decent. And money as well. And market is not so good. Yeah, just gonna repurpose into this. But we wait, of course, until he's here. Till Denethor is here to provide discount. Lionhearted, ooh, Boromir. +3 morale, Warcry, +3 authority. Excellent. Faramir fought so hard, so many battles, and he didn't get this excellent trait, and you got it right away. Seems unfair, to say the least. Yeah, not so good, guys. Not so good. There's a brutal stack of Mordor coming back from the east. This is the one we've seen several turns ago that disappeared. Crappy guy, Mouth of Sauron in charge, huh? Just look at him. Not looking so good for us anymore. They will have 2 stacks in Barad Dur and decide where they want to attack. On the other hand, it's not like we are weak, yeah? Faramir's army is actually pretty decent. Probably should get it up to full. Wait, now that we are -40, the crappy militia should be cheaper, yeah? Yeah, 500. Grab 2 of them, yeah? Get up to full. And these rebels are no longer growing. They are now raiding us, so public order is deteriorating fast. We need to push them away, yeah? Make them Mordor's problem, not ours. What do we have here? Well, maybe this, yeah? Okay, Boromir. Push them away. Yeah, and just like last time, we are not... No, don't press on. Press back. Go back to Cirith Ungol. They are no longer our problem. Let Mordor deal with them. If we march there and back, we'll take brutal attrition. And we know we barely replenish here, yeah? And we know there's second brutal Mordor second away. Absolutely don't press on. Yeah, prepare for battle starting with recruiting crappy militia, yeah? We'll decide later how many units we need for that. Probably we're going to go for full stack. But these guys are so cheap that even full stack right now, we're making 7.5k, yeah? We put 20 guys like that together, plus a general. That's only gonna cost 2.5k. Less later on once we join a noble to them. Start with grabbing 4 of these guys. Probably won't even wait for a full stack. We can take these guys, we can take Crusaders on with maybe like 18 units, yeah, in 4 turns. It's no time to waste. Denethor is ready. Okay, we appoint him in this crappy forgotten place, yeah? Start fixing stuff. Denethor, going from the west to the east. There's a job opening, might not like it, but you don't have much to say here. Take over and show us what you can do. Wait, we have double noble here, yeah? In this province. Is this stack? 2800. What's the original cost? We can't see, yeah? We can make an educated guess from the cost of this chunk. I think it stacks, guys. It's only 1500 gold for the tier 3 ship. This is beautiful. In here, it would cost 4k. What is this? Although we are repurposing, yeah, so it's cheaper. So it's hard to say unless we have an empty slot. Either way, gonna turn this into ship plans. Yeah, we don't care about urban industry, so scrap this. Don't care about recruiting here, so scrap this too. Meat supplier is going to be turned into food stores, sounds good. And let's fix the citadel, yeah, small town, and upgrade this. Excellent, we have 666 gold left. What a brutality. Next, have a look at Fangorn. Ooh, it's impossible. Makes sense, who'd like to go there anyway? Wrecked by Ents. March. Next, you, brave hero, I'm going to meet these people. Man, another faction that hates us. This is because of crappy Rohan, yeah? They antagonized everyone around them. These are people of the West. They should be living in harmony, yeah? No such luck. At least Galadriel seems more reasonable, yeah? Although deteriorating. Release troops of Mordor. Yeah, this is going to go away. We can improve it by signing non-aggression, yeah? How about you also become our puppet? No? Proud elves would never do that, huh? Defensive alliance. Oh, but it doesn't make sense, yeah? We are separated by Rohan. They would just drag us into more wars. They are also weak. I don't think so. And how about Druidian people? Any more likely, any more accommodating? Even our 666 gold is not going to change their mind. Okay. No, we can't see any developments here. Have a look at this other city here. Press on. Nothing. Then come back. And how about you, buddy? This brutal army is cracking on at us. Just gonna deploy you here. You'll keep an eye on that. They're quite likely to just concentrate and attack with these 2 stacks. If they only attack with 1, they're going to get wrecked. We now have pretty strong armies ourselves, so good luck to them. Also replenishing by 7 men here, that's improvement. It used to be 1, because we got this control under control, yeah? Okay, no money left for anything else, so we press on. Oh yeah, edict would be good. Go for control, yeah? Goes without saying. And this one, huh? Just go with scholar. How is our research rate anyway right now? up to 134. Ooh, guys, this is extremely important. 134 is the first important breaking point, yeah? Lets us get the skills that the decks that cost 4 turns into 3, which basically means we save 1 turn on every of these. Excellent. Our next goal is to get to also shaves a turn of these, yeah? We can shave another turn if we get what, 167 or thereabouts? Yeah, because we need 500 in 3 turns. Okay, need to build some libraries, yeah? Press on. So what is this exactly? Why are we under attack? The Lost Laden tribes. These are the crappy guys that declared on us like 20 turns ago, and they only showed up now. By the looks of it, with a crap stack, but you can tell from the number of units, men in the unit, yeah? 190, it's like our militia, so it's tier 1s. This is tier 2, this is elite general, and this is some annoying horse skirmishing cavalry. Very, very dangerous stuff. Okay, we might struggle here. Although we do have our brutal Imrail and a bunch of cannon fodder, really. This could be very tricky. Biggest issue will be these javelin men, yeah? The horse skirmishers. They deal enormous damage, and they're perfect counter to our heavily armored units. I think our militia should beat these guys 1v1 in melee, because our guys have decent stats for crappy militia, and also decent armor now that they are improved. This could be tricky. This could be very tricky. Yeah, and we get a crappy weather on top of everything. Actually, this should help against burning the towers, yeah? How they deployed. All 3 sides, by the looks of it. They could be attacking all the entrances. It's not so good, man. Not so good. 3 crappy spears here. Could even think of defending this wall. If we put a decent unit here, this arrow tower, yeah? If we put a decent unit here, and that's all they have here, might be able to hold on. That's assuming all the other guys will just pile on. Wait, the other guys are on this side, yeah? Can pretty much assure that is the case by blocking them off with this barricade over here, yeah? So here's what we're gonna do. Put one of our better units here, or maybe it can be even crappy one. Crappy sword militia, yeah? Yeah, put him here to defend the... What's his charge bonus? 32. Okay, so it's still worth charging with this guy. The shield wall isn't that great. Missile block chance only useful when they have missiles, which they don't seem to have on this side. Entity mass is anti-charge, and 2 melee defense is nothing. Would you rather get 30 charge bonus? These are crappy spears. Their stats are worse than ours. 20 attack, 40 defense, 5 armor. So our guy has 27 attack, 45 defense, 35 armor. Over prolonged melee, our superior armor will win this. They could have some other units hidden in the forest, yeah? How many can we see? This is 6. Okay, so we can only see 17 units, yeah? In fact, not even that. We can only see 13, so there are bound to be more units there. They have 20 stack. 2 are probably the crappy supply wagons, so there are 5 more units there. They probably have more than we see. Either way, we're going to try to hold them off here. This could be pretty beneficial to us. Gonna also use the cavalry, flank and destroy them. And if they have any ranged units that we can see here, that we can't see, we'll just deal with them using our cav. Now that we have this flank pretty much secured, we should concentrate defenses on this choke point over here, yeah? Which also means we can put our brutal archers on the walls here. In fact, probably should just put one here and the other one maybe like here. The walls give a little bit of protection, right? So maybe we should just deploy them on walls. But then the guys on this side will not be very effective. So maybe we just do like this. Maybe hide them a little bit behind the building. Then a hero with a spear will be defending the choke point. They might just charge with cavalry, yeah? So gonna put this guy in a spear wall. And gonna keep our battery units further in so they don't suffer from the ranged, yeah? Put our 2 Gondor units here, and this guy maybe just put him here in case they want to attack this entrance too. And let's press on. Most important thing is, what else do they have on this side? If only 3 spears, comfortable we can crush them. Then we shift cavalry and that guy to the other side. Supply wagon, that's not too bad. Okay, it looks like just 3 crappy spears. This is perfect. Arrow tower will start softening them up. Yeah, of course it's been sighted. Do you expect they'll to stay in the woods? Okay, 2 supply wagons here. None of that matters. These guys are cracking on. Not shooting them yet, but they'll be in range very, very soon. Don't you panic, buddy. It's all good. Okay, they'll pile on this sword. I'm going to pull him a little bit further back so we have more space to charge. Then we shift cavalry behind them and crush them, yeah? Tower killed 1. It's not so good. Yeah, they're getting pretty close. They all piling on. Beautiful. Exactly what we wanted. Desert crappy spears. Okay, buddy. Crack on. And you start moving, guys. Get behind them and you'll recharge them. It should be absolutely brutal. Archers, make sure you shoot the right target. In this case, this bowman. And you aim at these guys, yeah? In fact, might be better off just shoot bow. You can see him just fine. How is our hero doing here? Combat even. Lost 6 guys, killed 6. Lost more than 6 actually. Tower being taken over. Knights come here. In a position. Excellent. Crack on. Knights, 60 kills. The crappy guys, 30. And scoring kills fast. Excellent. They pressed on. Yeah, we're fighting them now. Okay, how are archers? Lost a few men here and there. Not so good. They're under fire for sure. Not killing many of these crappy horse archers at all. What is this, guys? Okay, forget about this guy. You're clearly not very effective at this. Just start shooting these. How are we doing here? Shaken, shaken, shaken. Are we winning decisively with cavalry? Combat even and winning decisively. 3 crappy supply wagons on this side. They're not breaking. If we try to disengage, we're going to get wrecked, yeah? We need to stay in here. Until we win. How is this guy looking? The hero holding the gate. It's not too bad. Combat even. Okay, guys. The horses. You barely killed anyone. What is this? 82, 78. This one's at 60. Okay. Switch to him, yeah? How are we doing here? Shaken 120. Did we score any kills since we last checked? Combat even and losing. Okay, if we are losing, might as well pull back. Yeah, we'll lose a few soldiers, but better than losing everyone if we stay in prolonged melee. Remember, these are spears. These crappy supply wagons. Ignore them. And charge again. This better be good, because we need to break these guys. The whole idea was to break them quickly, and then shift to the other side. I'm killing some, but it's like not amazing. We'll see. Archers taking heavy losses. Not so good. This guy almost wiped out. He's also out of ammo, so not a valid, not a priority target anymore. Switch to this one, yeah? And you... this is the general. We're taking heavy losses on these archers here. And how is the hero? Losing decisively. Gonna send another one, yeah? Go help him out. How are we doing here? These guys still fighting, yeah? We are combat even and winning decisively. Okay, why are these guys not breaking? There's like 50 of them and they are super far away from their general. Now our militia is doing great, yeah? Combat even. 2 of them are wavering. Okay, we stay in combat. Okay, broke this guy. Beautiful. He still has ammunition, so make sure you shatter them, yeah? Actually, this is a waste of ammo. Just switch to this, yeah? Here, here, and you keep shooting these archers. Yeah, killed 18 of the general bodyguards. Beautiful. Keep shooting them. You're partially hidden behind the wall, yeah? So this is working pretty well for us. You pile on, buddy. We still have our best units. Didn't even enter combat. Confident, wavering, wavering. Why are you disengaging, buddy? Well, if you are, we crushed the supply wagons. Fine. At least something. It's not like it's super useful. This guy's doing nothing, yeah? Pull him back. And how is this church going to do? Lost another 5 knights. Disengaging here is so brutal, but at least they are all wavering. 1 broke. Beautiful. Come back here. Oh, they're bringing a guy here to attack from rear. You come this way, you come this way. Okay. Start shooting these bows. You just stay on the wall. You're doing well, buddy. Or, you know what? Come here. Which way is this guy going? This way. Broken. Okay, shatter them, yeah? And you're going to attack this guy now. You chop him down. It's 46 of them and they are shaken. So we crushed 3 guys here, plus 3 supply wagons, and are about to wipe out these desert riders. We paid a heavy price for that. 40 knights got wrecked in the process. Okay, that guy is no longer here. Gonna throw this Gondor swordsman in the mix, yeah? And you just keep shooting the general. Oh, you have no ammo. Then let him shoot you. Bring this one to shoot him. We need to trim him. Maybe we get lucky and wipe him out. Okay, cavalry, you are going to go around, yeah? There's no point piling on here. Is this guy losing? Losing slightly. There's only like 40 of them. It should be fairly straightforward, buddy. Come this way, guys. Come this way. Shaken 37. Combat even. We have 80 men there. Archers, press on. Trained militia, attack them, yeah? All of you guys. And you, buddy, stay on the wall and take the beating. You no longer need it here. Come back, buddy. Gonna recharge this guy. You know what? Just gonna flank with this guy. We have enough here. We have 3 units and still plenty of men. Bows at the ready. Their general is down to 60. Beautiful. Okay, forget about this guy. He's broken. We won't catch him anyway. Might as well press on here, yeah? He might come back at some point, but we don't care. All 3 of you are going to attack his general, yeah? It's only 55 of them. We're doing a good job of militia softening him up. Down to 52. Excellent. Okay, buddy, you should be in there, yeah? Get in. Another one of the units broke. I think we're going to win this. This choke point is holding. We still have a few hundred men here. About 250. Now about to crush their general. It's not that much they can do. The archer is out of ammo and piling on 2. Excellent. Okay, this guy's coming back. Chop them down. It's only a handful of them. Only a dozen or so. Okay, a brutal charge of knights. Excellent. You stop shooting them. Switch to shooting the blob, buddy. Gonna keep the last bit of ammo for a flaming shot. Shaken 27. We got this, guys. We got this. Once the general is down, we'll fire... Stop shooting, buddy. Fire tool off. Switch to flaming shot, yeah? And once the general falls, which will be very soon, we just fire flaming shot on them and they should all break. Eager, huh? Not for long. Not for long. You won? Excellent. Come here. Press on. General. 14 guys and they are still holding. Soldiers at the ready. Pile on here. Stop this from falling apart. Come on, General. Break. It's like 8 of you. Man. 7. It's one of the last guys, yeah? He's fighting bravely, but we have numbers. Our guy broke, but so did they. Wait, can we even use flaming shot in rain? Let's see. Try. Okay, you buddy, going to flank charge them. And cavalry, make sure you run down the general. That's the last guy? Come on, what is this? It's the last guy. How many kills are you scoring? Combat even 20... Come on, this is one guy and he didn't die yet. What is this guy? Immortal? This spear is scoring very nice kills. We wasted 3 volleys. We started shooting a little bit prematurely. This guy is impossible to kill, yeah? You can see this. Okay, you shift to this side. 4 volleys of crappy flaming shot didn't do anything. Because the general is in... Yeah, now, huh? Now they are wavering. Okay. You are going to charge at them, yeah? And you come here. So, we did kinda sorta get a little bit of benefit from that flaming shot. It would have been better to save it for later, but what's done is done. You pile on, buddy. Shaken knights, huh? Can we even find a space here to charge at them? Combat even. These Gondor spears are doing an amazing job. Charge at them, yeah? First of them broke. We're kinda risking Imrael here, but it should be fine. 2 of them are broken now. 3, 4, in fact shattered. 5, 6, 7. They're falling apart. Everyone pile on. Yeah, it's over. Excellent. Just need to wipe them out. Pyrrhic victory, huh? Absolutely brutal. More than 50% lost. But we prevailed and Imrael survived. Yeah, that's what happens when you fight horse skirmishers, yeah? They scored really nice kills against us. So did their crappy general, but he got wiped out as a punishment. Also, they look awesome, the generals. Full wipeout, huh? Not too bad. 16% replenishment or 1400 gold. Like, this is a garrison. Yeah, we don't care about replenishment on the garrison. We care about these guys, and 16% on 2 units is useless. Just go for money. Crappy rebels besieged us, yeah? Well, then push them away. Oh, they don't want to be pushed away, they want to fight. Balance of power suggests significant losses, yeah? We have 4,000 men, 3 times their numbers. They have crappy units. This should be straightforward, but it's not going to be if we auto-resolve this. I'm just going to fight this. How many archers do we have again? 6, huh? It's not ideal, but should be good enough. Yeah, just gonna fight. Remember, we're on a wasteland, we are not replenishing. We need to preserve our men. If this was on the grassland, we would have auto-resolved. We'll be fighting these brutes for the first time. Okay, who wants to stop their charge? Any volunteers? Probably not many. Charge bonus 100, weapon damage 137. Okay, armor doesn't matter here. They one-shot everything. Ooh, orc pikes. Servants of the Eye bodyguards. Okay. A fairly strong army. High tier, but small. We have numbers. Also have reinforcements coming from the citadel, yeah? So we're going to deploy in the way that we can merge our reinforcements, yeah? You guys come here, you'll be shooting them as they approach. Wait, why can we not deploy here? It's like a hill? Doesn't look like a hill. This is weird. Anyway, if that's the case, just spread out like this. Then we have our line of brutal Gondor swordsmen. We're going to go wide. We have more men, so we can fairly easily flank them. Yeah? That's what we're gonna do. Put Cav on flank 2. Wait, you're a spearman. This guy is beaten up, gonna hold him back if we can, so he doesn't die. And Boromir, huh? Very heavy melee infantry, the crappy Osgiliath veterans. Actually, they are swordsmen, so they should not be too bad. Not gonna send you to the front lines. Maybe you deserve this, but we're going to be kind to you. Press on. Look, you're lion-hearted, yeah? You should be fighting in the front lines. Perfect. Okay. You archers join our archers and spread out. And then the crappy militia. I'll probably want to preserve garrison. It's hard to say how quickly these guys replenish. Maybe we just send them to flank. And our front lines spread out. Right behind archers, yeah? Speed this up. Okay, they're cracking on. Want to make sure these 3 shoot their trolls as soon as they are in range, yeah? Okay guys, you need to pull back. You chop them down, yeah? You pull back too. They are not stupid, they are pulling away. Okay, we got them, good. Pull back. Militia attack this guy. We got this guy, excellent. Guys, you go back to shooting trolls, yeah? This is very, very important that you do so. You start flanking them. You attack this guy along with you. You go behind them, cavalry start moving. Crappy trolls, so many of them still alive. Can we chop them down with what we have here? Might be difficult. Attack this, you come here. Okay, where's the general? We can't see him yet, yeah? You recharge these guys, you come here. Bombing them. How are the trolls doing? Still 7 of them. Not so good, man, not so good. Find the pikes and start bombarding them. Oh, the general is cracking on at us. Oh, these guys are here? Guys, you pull back. All of you press on here. Need to pin the general of infantry. We don't want... Our cavalry is weak compared to him, yeah? Come here, lure him here. How are the trolls? Still 7 of them. They are probably cost... Wait, what are you doing, buddy? Pull back. You chase away the shooters. Okay, we won here. Pin the general, yeah? You guys come here. Come back and you'll attack their infantry. You pile on here. Did we pin him? The 3 units of infantry should wipe him out, yeah? You come here. You keep shooting the pike. Guys, pull back. Don't go into melee. You might go into melee. The crappy trolls are probably scoring hundreds of kills against us. Okay, you recharge the spike. You recharge these guys. You come here. The general is going to lose, yeah? It's fine. We're sending him against the troll. This is what lion-hearted general would do, yeah? Absolute hero. Boromir is gonna chop the troll down. But guys, you pile on here. Or in fact, this is better use of you. Against the crappy archers, yeah? We massively won here. Excellent. Stop shooting, guys. It's just a matter of wiping them out. The only one that's fighting is the crappy troll, but he's shaken. Stop shooting. We have plenty of units here. We don't want to cause massive friendly fire. How is the general? Down to 20 guys. Beautiful. Okay, you're going to chase these guys, and you chase them, yeah? How is the troll? I have like 1,000 soldiers hammering him. It's not working very well by the looks of it, yeah? And we can't be shooting him now because he's... shaken. Trolls are shaken. Now is the time to put more pressure on them. Buddy, why are you casually walking? This is a brutal combat. Mirkwood Riders, what is this? Pull back. This is some kind of cavalry. We don't want to fight them, yeah? Ah, this is skirmishing cav. Not so good. Need to go around them, buddy. How are the trolls? Still fighting, man. Look how fast we are losing men here. 5 crappy trolls still alive. Ah, not so good. And this crappy general. No, guys, don't shoot. We have tons of units there. He crumbled. Okay. Trolls down to 3. Okay. We worked through their HP now. They should fall apart very, very soon. What's not gonna fall apart are these guys. They are bombarding our brutal swordsman. Okay, general wiped out. Good. Trolls still fighting. Just 1 of them left. Losses because of these trolls are pretty ugly. At least we know not to underestimate them. We should focus should focus our range units on them the next time we fight them. Look, there's still 1 of them. Okay, wiped out. Good. Troll destroyed. We won, yeah? Just gonna run them down. Mirkwood Riders. Oh, they are foot soldiers. Thought they are cavalry. They're a decisive victory. How did we do? 8% losses. I think better than auto resolve. The losses are on infantry, which is fine. The infantry replenishes fast. Rebels wiped out. Good. 1,000 gold or 8% replenishment. Kinda need replenishment here, yeah? The second Mordor stack is on the way, so grab this. Okay, so what are we up to? These guys are brutally trespassing us. This is also an excellent opportunity to wipe them out, yeah? Look, they are within Minas Tirith reinforcement range. We can attack them, yeah? But can we win if we don't get reinforced? We will get reinforced though, or will we? Yeah, it's within the reinforcement range. Can even bring him to be extra safe. What are these stacks up to? This one is now here, cracking on. It's gonna take him another 2 turns before he's in range to attack. Before he attacks, yeah? So we can even spare Boromir. Should we? If the garrison marches out of Minas Tirith, that is all we need. Then these guys, you know what? We should go around them and attack them from this side. So if they retreat where we want them to, yeah? Absolutely going to attack them, yeah? They can't just be marching through our lands like this. We need to take these 2 settlements as well, as soon as we can. They kindly repopulated them for us, so we need to take advantage of that, yeah? So, Imrael, the glory of Gondor, you're going to go in front of this guy, yeah? And attack him like this, yeah? Yeah, attack. We still being reinforced by the garrison? It's probably not is the answer, yeah? He ran too far away. Okay. We can't beat him with just a bunch of archers, yeah? Can we hire some mercs? Just the crappy farmers, yeah? Okay, then need to bring Boromir. Boromir, just go far enough to actually be in range, yeah? Press on. And Imrail attacks. Together, wipe them out. Just go balanced. Nice. We go for money. Men of Gondor, you just leveled up. Excellent. What do we go for? Fletchers? Yeah. You have tons of archers. Fletchers is perfect for you. Okay, going to keep Boromir here for better replenishment. And just rush back to Cirith Ungol next turn, yeah? We lose a little bit of control, but replenishment is more important now. Taking some losses in this battle, and the previous one too. So we need more men. And you, buddy, going to prepare for battle, and you'll take... we should take this village first, yeah? Because this is... we don't need to defend it, yeah? There's nothing in Morannon. They aren't going to go out of their way to attack it. They will just press on at Durthang or Cirith Ungol. So you're going to shift to Kerandros, recruit a little bit more, such as Sword Militia. Yeah, they should be pretty decent too, and they're cheap. Archers are cheaper though. What's the garrison here anyway? There's no garrison, we can just take it. What we should have done is get a general here to take it and take the other one with him. But it's too late now, yeah? Instead we're going to hire a bunch of militia. I have 5 archers already, so let's grab 2 spear militias and 2 sword militias, yeah? And take this next turn, then on the way back recruit more and take this. It's a little bit clunky this way. Yeah, should have got another general, but it's too late. Now, we have 9k to spend to lift this crappy Mordor heartlands from ruin. What do we need here? We have double food production going on here. Perhaps we actually want to make to build barracks here. Yeah, but we are already stacking bonuses in Minas Tirith. Doesn't make sense. We already have what? Forge over there, supply wagon, supply distributor. This just doesn't make sense, yeah? This will repair on its own, yeah? Absolutely. Just gonna wait. But we should build this. This gives us 5% armor, yeah? Absolutely build it. And back to Mordor, huh? What do we need? Definitely want this iron deposit and another cultural building, so build a monument. It's gonna be forever before we can expand it, and these are pretty much all the buildings we care about. Well, I guess we can still upgrade them next turn with discount from Denethor. We also should have start building them before we moved Boromir out, as to benefit from the second noble, but it's not a big deal, it's a couple hundred gold. Okay, should we expand the Norien? I think we should. And what do we build? What do we build? All recruits in province. This is for the whole province too. Okay, so we can actually expand, for example, Kerandros or Osgiliath. Osgiliath is probably more important, yeah? And build second barracks here, yeah? Something like archery range. Or is there another improvement we can definitely expand this, yeah? Pretty sure these don't stack if we have more than one. Wait, this is a mistake because we can't build archery range here. All we can do in town is just this crap for tier 2 units. In that case, we just build... we already have sheep pens here. None of these buildings is actually that great. I guess food stores are not horrible. Gives nice bonus to the other two we have. A lot of money, decent food. I'm pretty sure multiple weavers don't stack. Why would they? I don't think we need more culture here. It's our capital province. It's got all the culture we need. Watchtower makes no sense. It will be surrounded by friendly cities from all sides very soon. Yeah, just gonna build this. Food stores, yeah? Unless, because this is what? 80 food, 220 gold, 16% wealth from agriculture. This stuff, grain mill, this gives a lot of food. Slightly less wealth. This still might be better. And we can get this to tier 3. Whereas this building is only tier 2 for now. It's also tier 3. Yeah, I like this one more, yeah? So build this. Wasted a lot of population for that. Should have wait and expand this, but we misplayed slightly. Okay, we keep money. There's nothing super pressing to build anywhere. If we want to get all the buildings with a discount from Denethor if possible. Of Gondor, you guys need to replenish more. It's gonna take him 5 turns. Okay, 5 turns is too long, and this guy is going to be also 5. It's too expensive unit to waste 5 turns for him to replenish, yeah? Just disband him, and you guys merge, the 2 most beaten up ones. You cancel 2 militias, just get 2 spear ones, 2 sword ones, and you instead are going to hire 2 fresh Gondor swordsmen. Wait, in fact, we have so many swords. Maybe we want another bowman. No, 10 melee units is a good number, so get 1 more and make it a spearman. The last one should be the best archer we can get. I still think the crappy militia is decent enough, but this guy, it's 20 fewer men for a 50 more range. Slightly better stats overall, yeah? Okay, get him. Might be better, even if just slightly. And this is our second most important army, so we better load it with good units. Okay, next, our agents. Rohan Druedain are at war. Well, maybe it's good. Druedain were not really very friendly towards us, so if Rohan wipes them out, it's obviously very sad, but we can live with that. Glory of Gondor. Press on here. These are another folks to meet, so you can trade with them. All this place is wrecked. Absolutely brutal. And spice. Come here and deploy. You come back. This guy is passive. He's not recruiting. Good for us. Okay, and press on. We now know Dale. Okay. Numenorian lore. Excellent. We can build libraries. And this guy's who? Spy. Okay. So the second stack is cracking on at Durthang by the looks of it, where we have no garrison, so it's a smart move. What? Oh, we have a governor here, so this is Denethor's bodyguards, yeah? Excellent. We don't really want to recall him, but we have to. His job is done here. Before we do anything though, we should make sure there are no other brutal Corsair stacks on the way. In fact, we should start with taking this crappy city, yeah? Press on. Just occupy it, yeah? Saki makes 0 money because there are no buildings, yeah? And suddenly we are looking at rebellion here, not so good. How is the culture looking here? Power of Shadow 70% going down. Hara Dream tribes going up. We barely have any influence here. We'll push them away. Okay, now, we can't expand this, yeah? Only costs 1 pop. This will be available soon enough. Okay, we have 4 buildings here. Maybe it's time to bring Denethor here. These guys in range to attack? No, and we are not in range to attack them either. Okay, just wait for them to come then, yeah? Have a 20 stack, they have a 20 stack. Should be fair and square fight. Just hope they don't march around now that they can also attack this village. Because this guy is not going to hold them off. We can get militias here, but they are too expensive. I think we need to get another general. Also, perhaps we should take this too, with Boromir, yeah? We'll have a rebellion to deal with anyway. Not much we can do, but wait. Can this guy even win against a 4 stack of rebels? Maybe we should put a fresh general in charge. Yeah, Imbrayu is a great commander, but his bodyguards are pretty much non-existent at this point. Let him rest, yeah? Replace him with someone fresh. Wait, supposedly, if you have no money, which we're going to test very soon, like now, you can get better bodyguards for free. Let's test it, yeah? Okay, we can't hire a new noble. How about existing one? We still can't hire, yeah? It doesn't work. Can't hire a new guy because we have no money, and can't repurpose bodyguards for free on the existing one. Can only get the crappy ones. Citadel guards. How important is heavy spear infantry? What a joke. How important is to have the scaff? Pretty important, yeah? So we would rather pay up and have a general that's actually capable. Yeah, cancel these 2. Ooh, we can appoint someone as a captain of the Rangers. 25% movement. Absolutely amazing. Okay, it's gonna be Faramir, yeah? Of course. Okay, this guy's half decent. Replenishment and morale. He'll win. Put him in charge. And pay up for the bodyguards. Soldiers of Gondor. And since we're looking at rebellion anyway here, yeah? Might as well take that first city now with Boromir, so that if rebellion happens next to it, we dilute the chance of rebellion happening here in Kara's Ithiland, where we have only crappy militia, by also making it possible for it to happen here, where you have a full stack, yeah? Excellent. Then there's also option this will happen in Minas Ithil. This is very important. This is big massive piece of land, yeah? We'll see enemies coming from miles away. Now crappy Corsairs. How about peace, huh? Moderate, okay. Oh wow. This is one of the very few times in history when short victorious war was actually short and victorious. And very profitable indeed. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, so Corsairs are back to fighting Harandor, yeah? They have all this. We will see them coming from miles away now. And Harandor needs to handle it somehow. They are going to get wiped out. Well, they are power strength, power rating 14, and Corsairs 10. Okay, so they are stronger but not significantly so, and maybe this is because of all the garrisons. Lost Ladan tribes. These are the crappy guys that attacked us earlier, yeah? How about peace, buddy? Low. How about we pay you off? Still low. Okay, so this war is impossible to resolve until we wipe out Mordor, probably. Okay. Dale and Anduin Vale. We should get non-aggression packs with all the good folks, yeah? Rejected, okay. Oh, they are second most... apparently they are OP, yeah? And they also snowball hard each time. And these guys? Huh, they don't want non-aggression. Deteriorating. Release troops of Mordor. Maybe pay them up a little bit for non-aggression, why not? Just a token gesture, yeah? No. And the other guys? Anduin Vale? Okay. Then it's a no. I'm not going to pay you a fortune. You're far away and friendly anyway. No reason for us to spend money on you. It's not like you're going to backstab us, right? Right? Crappy goblins, huh? Ooh, elves push into Moria. Interesting. Okay, press on here. I'm going to deploy, and you, buddy, need to keep an eye on these 2 stacks, yeah? Also leveled up. What do we give you? What do we give you? Justice, yeah? Well, Prudence is better. It's stats. Oh, no, it's not. It's stats on the noble. Okay, just get this then. Okay, this is the last upgrade we can do here, yeah? We should have recalled the guy already. Just build a fountain. It's slightly less control, but more culture, and we need cultural influence here. Sauron still has over 100. We built ours to 42. So it will probably stabilize at maybe 30% our influence. Obviously, if we take the other 2, Moranon and Barad Dur, it will be a different story altogether. Okay, it's time to kick Denethor out of this job and appoint him elsewhere. Yeah? Out. Yeah, and we need to get an army organized to be defending this, even a small stack. Because if they force march, if they attack us again, yeah, also these Lost Ladan tribes, yeah? Can't trust them either. They can just press on end the movement right out of our line of sight, yeah? Somewhere here. Then press on double time, They might be in range to attack immediately, which will only give us enough time to hire a general. And since this crappy city has no garrison, we can't let this happen. It's got no garrison, yeah? It actually has a little bit of a garrison. It's got no garrison. A ruined town. Okay, just gonna appoint Denethor here and lift it from ruin. But in the meantime, let's grab another general and start another stack. We need a small... in fact, he was supposed to be the one defending that, yeah? Wait, we can also bulk him up and use these two armies to take Moronon. I think we just go for it. We have too few armies. It's all good and nice building architecture for victory point and money, but we need at least a half stack to be defending this once we get the garrison back, yeah? Probably more than that, until the garrison actually bulks up. Maybe also build a watchtower here, since it's exposed. And then, we need a third stack to actually accelerate conquest of Mordor, because we are chained down here just defending on this front. It's not so good. Okay, so who's the best man for the job? This guy, yeah? 3 command. This guy with 4 command. High commander as well. Excellent. Get him. I'm gonna pay up for the bodyguards, yeah? Sure. Soldiers of Gondor. Start with bow militia. This is the cheapest unit we have available and it's perfectly serviceable, yeah? Get 4 of them. Next, texts. We can now build libraries, which is excellent. And also go for this. Barrows and statue for more culture and control. But how important is to get this +2 growth? It's not very important, yeah? It's fairly weak. Again, I don't think it's time to go for more military texts. These 2 are for navy. I guess fortified warehouse wouldn't be too bad, and it's only 3 turns, so maybe we grab this now. Especially that we have tier 2 already, and it's actually pretty decent for ammunition, yeah? Also work from agriculture, which is excellent because we have 3 agricultural buildings here already. Okay, start building this, and upgrade library, yeah? Or do we wait for the guy? Wait, this provides such a big benefit that it actually doesn't make or does it? Probably makes sense to wait with this, but not necessarily with this. Wait, guy leveled up to, yeah? What does he get? Oh, this is the army. Oh, this is the bugged one, yeah? We can't do anything here. We can't click on this. Oh, crap. Yeah, this doesn't work, unfortunately. A bugged army. Oh well. You know what? I'm going to disband him. I don't want to see this pop up that the army leveled up forever. Just gonna hire another free general and hire with him. And put that guy back in charge next turn, yeah? Just raise a fresh army with 3 bodyguards. And put that guy in charge next turn, yeah? The one with Swan Knights. Okay, grab 4 of these. Yeah, we're going to stick with the original plan, which is to only build stuff when we have Denethor in charge for 30% discount. Maybe it's beneficial for some buildings to be built right away, but we are not going to... Actually, we should also always do tier 1 buildings. That always makes sense. Where? And what? More foodstuffs here, yeah? This. Okay. Income went massively down, and will go down even more as we hire more troops. But it's still good. We can't be underestimating how important military is. And look, our dominance is growing up nicely. Next time we level up, we can get more agents and another governor. And more importantly, another 1,000 gold discount on a new army from a noble. And let's press on. Okay, rebellion in Ithilien. We expected this. Oh, these guys, we were about to meet them moments ago. But they got wiped out, probably by Rohan, yeah? Dol Guldur destroyed too. Forces of good are counterattacking. Excellent. Faramir got the office captain of the Rangers. Beautiful. And we get boost from this. Not too bad. Okay, so the Mordor stack is here. They are about to besiege Durthang. The other one is staying put in Barad Dur. Well, if they are here, they'll certainly attack. They all can also besiege Cirith Ungol. We don't mind that, right? We can just bring Boromir. They can't... This is a walled city. They can't take it in a single turn, yeah? Has basic walls, yeah. Men of Gondor. Can we beat these rebels? Test the waters with just attacking them. There's 4 of them. We have 8 units. So who knows? Well, they ran away, so most likely we can win, yeah? Attack them. Yeah, we can easily win. In which case, wipe them out. We have tons of archers, so we're gonna go protective. Nice. Just go for money, yeah? Make haste, man. Did a good job. Come back here. And you earned yourself a promotion. Or rather, the army did. Ammunition, yeah? Of course. Okay. No sight of these Lost Ladan tribes here, so you, buddy, going to keep recruiting. What do we want here? Maybe another... How many do we actually need? In fact, let's start with appointing Old Man Denethor as a governor here. You out, you in, and now we get 40% discount, yeah? Because Noble is also here with Boromir's army. This is so cheap now, excellent. Okay, so upgrading Minas Ithil gives us another 5 dominance points, which is all very nice. Also more control, more growth, all the good stuff. Should absolutely go for it, yeah? I think so. We have 13k. Upgrading Tower of the Moon gives us a ton of victory points and massive influence, yeah? Build it 2. We can't do all of it. And I think this is more important. Also the tree, yeah? Yeah. Then we upgrade this next turn and... Why can't we... Can we not expand this? Unable to expand. Building in the previous slot. We can only expand if this stuff is not ruined. It's not ruined. It actually is ruined. Ruined out. So we need to wait 4 turns before we can expand this one pole. That's interesting. So next turn we expand Tower of the Moon. Upgrade Tower of the Moon and move Denethor elsewhere. Okay, so you buddy. How many will we need here to defend? Assuming the attack comes before we get... the garrison is in tatters. So we might need a lot. If we need a lot, we should also grab more archers to begin with. Maybe 7 archers is a good number, yeah? Then start loading up on the... The last stack they brought was mainly tier 1 units. So if we put together a tier 1 stack, we should win. Maybe a couple of better units to tilt the odds, plus elite general. But our melee guys have decent stats and our archers are also perfectly serviceable, now that we have them improved. Okay. And we probably are going to just build watchtower here, but only when the time is right. Boromir to Minas Ithil, and we should. Yeah, press on. Because if this guy besieges, we can just crush him between 2 armies. Indeed. Have a look here. Oh, not so good, elves, not so good. You managed to get one of your cities wrecked. Move this way. And who's here now? Rohan, of course. Who else? These guys are growing arms and legs. It's good that our allies are strong, but they shouldn't be too strong, yeah? And these guys are a way to become just that. Wait, can you get on this... I think we should go around the coast, yeah? Should only be discovering factions we can actually trade with, or ones that are very friendly. So along the coast is the way. Yeah, and Faramir just waits to be besieged. Wait, we can try diplomacy again, yeah? With the green faces. Dale, Anduin Vale? Nope. Oh well. Yeah, it would be a good idea. How much is this province making anyway? 300 gold. Okay, so doesn't make sense to apply taxes until we have control under control. So just go with plus 3 control here, yeah? Do we have any tier 1 buildings? Can we expand anywhere? Yeah, we can expand Western Gondor. Probably just build another shipments here, yeah? And how much is trade with Rohan bringing now? Probably would rather trade with 2 or 3 other guys. Okay, so what this Mordor stag did? They fortified. Not so good. Not so good. Expected them to attack. We could bring him and Boromir and attack. He's not fully replenished. And the guy could just pull away. Then we just suffer even more attrition. They don't suffer any attrition, yeah? They are either immune or supply wagons just actually work. They certainly don't work for us. Okay, first things first. Tower of the Moon. Pop someone in here for a turn to improve situation, such as Húrin. You buddy grab more sword militias. Maybe grab some spear militias too. A couple should be fine, and then 2 swords. Wait, do we actually need that big of a force? We can just besiege Morannon with this crappy army, but we need it here to defend from these forgotten tribes. 3 turns until we get the garrison, and how big will the garrison be? 5 militias, huh? So we probably need like a 15 stack to defend. I already have so many archers, man. So 5 melee, the general will be heavy cavalry, maybe another cav. Yeah, so next turn we grab a cavalry, another sword, and that should be enough. Have a look how is Moria looking. Ooh, elves on the offensive with a crab stack. Good job, man, good job. Okay, and press on. Okay, this is the Moria settlement, yeah? Nice. Likeable. Yeah, fortified stance means he's got the trillion arrow towers, yeah? Although this army is light on archers, so we could potentially take him out. We're going to suffer brutal attrition just marching there, yeah? Can we afford to be patient? Bring this crab stack and attack with, bring this tiny stack of militias and then attack with 2 of them. An extra 5 bows is going to make a big difference. They barely have any ranged units, yeah? Well, of course we could attack with him, yeah? But this is going to be a bloodbath. They are fortified, we're going to suffer attrition. More attrition from arrow towers. I can burn the... I wonder, because we can burn the arrow towers, yeah? Depending how many there are. If we can burn 1 and then get all the archers close enough to actually start shooting them while they're inside, I'm actually tempted to just try that. Because time is of essence, yeah? That's might be a good opportunity. We would rather them besiege us, but that's not gonna happen, yeah? See how we do. Okay, so we suffered about 10 casualties per unit. They are stronger, they have 300 men more. Light attack isn't doing anything. But we know they only have 2 archers, yeah? I think we can win this, because if they stay inside, we can just burn a single tower, bring all our archers within range, and just obliterate them from outside. See how we do. These orcs are not stupid, maybe because they have human general, yeah? They found a patch of grassland in the middle of a volcano and set the fort up over here. Actually, the general is an orc. Okay, but they have only 4 arrow towers, yeah? So our plan should work. Here's what we're gonna do. Burn one of these crappy towers, bring all archers in range and start bombarding them. Okay, you guys here, spears on flanks. Alright, shooting the tower, see how we do. 10%, 18, 27. They're kinda sorta getting out, but not really, yeah? They're just bumming around. Shifting from one entrance to another. 40, 50, 55. A couple more volleys, and should be done. And our guy pretty much suffered no casualties yet. Of course, he's taking damage, but they're not dying, which is very, very important. Come on, guys, shoot. Okay, it's done. Just need to pull our guys back, drop this and run away. Yeah, let the tower burn. Okay, so this tower can shoot all the way to here, and this one all the way to here. So we can even deploy our archers like right here. Be pretty adventurous with them. Excellent. Gonna bring our infantry here too, to protect the archers, yeah? Like this. They actually getting out? I don't think they'll be getting out. Just make sure fire tool is off, guys, yeah? Fire tool off. We want to pick the targets, yeah? I don't trust you picking the right targets, guys. Cavalry on this flank, why not? Also bring our better archers. Okay, and you can start shooting, guys. Start shooting him into unshielded side, yeah? Okay, so this horse archer is shooting us. The 3 of you with good range start bombarding him. Oh, this is brutal, but isn't killing many. Ah, in fact, 100 guys already wiped out. Wait, guys, switch to normal shoot, yeah? And you can pop this. Come on, shoot him. Okay, you crush the guy, then stop. Don't waste ammunition. We're not doing anything against him. Okay, bring more guys. You come here, yeah? Start seriously shooting him, guys. Need to crush this horse archer, yeah? Bring this guy closer so the arrow tower has something to do. And don't overlap because you take more casualties than it's needed, yeah? This crappy horse archer, what is this? We don't have a good angle, but he's finally losing men now. Okay, now is the time to start shooting this guy. He's not going to attack and he's got no shields. The 3 of you, keep bombarding him. How's the crappy horse archer? Down to 40. Okay, couple more volleys and he'll fall apart, yeah? Shaken, 35. 20, 17. Okay, stop shooting. No need to waste any more ammo on him, yeah? He's running away. Guys! Stop shooting, yeah? It's a simple command. Send 1 cav after him, yeah? How is this hero? Just standing outside, huh? Not doing very well, by the looks of it. Excellent. Okay, guys, you fix your formation. The rangers come back here, you come forth, and you come back to protecting this flank. Okay, this is also spear infantry, yeah? So they have no shields. In which case you can just keep shooting them. Why not? The 3 of you here and the 3 of you here. Okay, the guy shattered. Don't bother, come back. We would like to be shooting these guys inside, yeah? They are nicely overlapping. They all have shields, but they are overlapping. How many did we actually kill? Not that many, yeah? I have 13 more units inside, excluding wagons. Okay, let's start using our superior range on these guys and get a few shots. Where's the general anyway? The general. General's hidden? Okay, something else we're going to do. Going to destroy their ranged units with our ranged units because we have better range, yeah? Our rangers have 200, they only have like 150. Just make sure, guys, you don't get in the tower's range, yeah? And start shooting this stuff. Crappy orc archers, 35 wiped out in the first volley. Oh, orc sentries are getting absolutely obliterated. This is a slaughter. Oh, brutality. Yeah, these guys are shaking already, wavering. Okay, stop. Now get the volley and let them come back, yeah? And get the volley on these. They're actually broken. Okay, bring Cav to wipe them out, yeah? Come here. And stop. Don't waste any more ammo. Yeah, let them rally. That's not a big deal. Okay, another 2 units wiped out. Well, pretty much. This one's down to 45 guys and shaken. Have another 1 archer from this side, but too far away. Okay. Rangers, I want you guys to come here now, yeah? In between the towers range. And all of you guys... Ah, you're just casually walking in the arrow towers range. That's not so smart, man. Okay, so gonna shift these guys a little bit back. Bring rangers closer, in range. And start shooting this blob over here. Crack on. See how you guys do. Ooh, doing pretty well. By the looks of it, you're doing really well. It looks like these rangers also have better damage. Okay, stop. Fired 5 volleys. This guy's pretty much wiped out. He's down to 30. These guys lost half of their headcount. Oh, general is coming closer. Excellent. He's taking their place, yeah? This is brilliant. Now we'll be able to shoot him. Black shield bodyguards. They probably have decent shield block. Very decent, most likely. Okay, so this crappy tower is only going to be shooting... we're pretty close to its range. Okay, start shooting the general, yeah? Just shoot the general. He's also overlapping with the two other guys, yeah? Then we fire with the ones that can. That guy shattered, beautiful. Ah, should have used that skill, yeah? It's too late now. Only killed 6 of them. Okay, rangers out of ammo, pull back. Bring 3 militias here, yeah? General in range, he is absolutely amazing. But I want you guys to shoot this Uruk Throng. General will be getting collateral from this anyway. And these guys seem to be weaker. You can see militias doing less damage per volley than... whoa, this happened again. Poor guy. Okay, switch to the general. This unit is pretty much wiped out. 20 or 30 guys is not going to hold anyway. Yeah, the general is not losing any men. You can see this, yeah? We're shooting and shooting. Nothing happens. Yeah, at this rate we aren't going to do much to these guys. What's the better target here? Everyone here is shielded. Well, other than these guys, yeah? So maybe start shooting them. Bring the last 3 guys of ammunition here. And get rid of this guy, yeah? He's pretty much done. One more volley and he's out. Okay, stop guys, and you pull back. Shaken, 20 guys left. General pulled back. Okay, this Throng, this is a strong unit, yeah? Try to wipe them out. And they are taking significantly higher damage than the general, which is very, very good indeed. Down to 100. We still have enough ammo to probably wipe them out. Okay, switch to this one. Oh, they are overlapping? Where are they going? Hard to say. Okay, get a few on this one. Just soften them up, yeah? Oh, these are dying fast. Good. Okay. Keep shooting him. He's a bigger threat. 160, huh? Last couple of volleys. Okay, how many did we get rid of? 150, 160, 150, 160, 150, 160. And rangers? 150, 200, 170. Okay, so not spectacular, but pretty much all the ranged units wiped out equivalent of one of enemy units. And we just assault, I guess. Okay, the archers came out. You just attack here. Slow it down as well. You attack here. You're gonna attack through the other entrance. Send the cavalry to chase him away. You're gonna reinforce here. Cav, you go around them. And archers stay out of it for now. Just assault, yeah? Don't overcomplicate it. They still have 3 towers. A little bit unfortunate. We should have probably burned them instead of just focusing on the units. But it's all good. Cavalry, go around. One of you attacks these guys. In fact, both of you. You come here. You come here. You come here. Okay, we are inside. Excellent. But go after archers, guys. Go after archers. Or, you know what? Just attack him. This guy falling apart. Predictable. One of you comes back and recharges him. And you come here. You get inside and attack the archers, yeah? All the ranged units come closer. Okay, the first of their guys broke. This one's shaken. Excellent. You pile on inside. Guys, you attack the archers. What are you doing? You attack the other guys. And you attack these. Guys, why are you stopping? Just press on. What is this? It must be pathfinding, yeah? The units just refuse to follow orders. What is this, guys? Crack on. Okay, we got them here. Should we send rangers into combat? I don't think so. This guy's already wavering. Excellent. This one's coming out and we'll soon brutally charge him. How are you doing here? These guys are shaken. These guys are shaken. Excellent. Winning here by the looks of it. Archers wiped out. Okay, this guy fell apart. Beautiful. This one's under heavy pressure from 4 our guys. Archers are shaken, yeah? How about we pull one of them out and go around them, yeah? Through here. This crappy guy still fights. Uruk Spear. We're not taking heavy losses on melee units, at least that's something. Everyone is still in green. Good stuff. Maybe we bring rangers here. They are also pretty good in melee. To flank charge these guys, yeah? And you recharge this crappy archer. Crack on. It's at 170. You guys come here. 170, 160, 150. Okay, rangers, crack on. You attack here and you come here. Need to be careful with rangers, they have very little armor, yeah? These crappy archers are putting up a good fight. Going to take forever to wipe them out. Okay, another guy broke here. Excellent. Just fighting the riders, which shouldn't be too difficult. You're going to flank charge this guy. Polearm infantry approaching. Need to disengage with the knight here, else he's going to get wrecked. This guy's wavering. Good stuff. This Throng is so tough, man. We're chopping him and chopping and chopping, and he still stuns. Okay, we won here. Excellent. Ranger out. There are 3 of you. attack this guy, yeah? Cavalry come around. Archer wiped out, beautiful. You come through the other entrance. Can we overtake this tower or wreck it? The archers wiped out, excellent. Ah, they're still only broken, yeah? Just make sure you run them down fully. Yeah, let them, it's all good. Should be massively winning everywhere, yeah? Confident. The two of you get inside and get rid of this guy. Archers crushed, beautiful. Cavalry come inside and you're going to recharge this guy. Cavalry, crack on! What are you doing? In fact, one of you should attack these from rear. How come these crappy riders are still alive? Okay, this guy shattered, beautiful. Now crack on here. Just attack him, yeah? Nice, it's not much of a charge, yeah? It's barely any momentum here, but you're killing stuff, that's important. And you attack these, crack on. Yeah, pathfinding in camps is pretty abysmal. Confident, 102, 101, shaken, okay, now we're talking. Put more pressure on him. And this guy is confident, we're not doing much here, yeah? Combat even, it's not so good. Okay, gonna send archers to take over these crappy towers. Or get rid of them, whatever. Should have probably already done that. You here and you here. Shaken 72. Man, these guys, what is this morale? Shaken 40. Combat even and winning decisively. Okay, at least someone's winning here, that's good. Shaken, 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 and shaken. Okay, they'll fall apart at some point, all at once, yeah? Also looks like these arrow towers are not doing that much. Now, General is staying put. He's already taking some damage from the archers. Okay, this guy is broken. Beautiful. Everyone, recharge this. General also wavering. This guy broke here. Excellent. And we got this. End battle. Heroic victory. There we go. Pretty good. How did we do? We ended battle as to avoid further casualties from the arrow towers. We don't mind a few of them being let off the hook, although we could have probably destroyed them. Lost 300 guys, 350, 14%. This is pretty good outcome. We were unfavored here. Excellent. Nah, they did not get away with much. This is pretty good. Do we need replenishment? 11% is massive. I think we do. Money is also nice, 2k, but we're in massively unfriendly territory. This is more important, yeah? Do it. Okay, now, what happens if we fortify? The skull is showing now. If we fortify, we're still going to take attrition. The wasteland devours unprepared. This guy's down to 4. We could finish him off, yeah? I'm pretty sure we're still going to get attrition. We need to test it before we commit a full stack to fortifying in a wasteland. Definitely not replenishing. Still losing men. Question is how many. I don't really want to test this on this army. And I don't think it's worth pursuing him just to finish off 4 units. Let him off the hook. Go back to Durthang and replenish. Next time, subscribe!